every night is like a daze. But oh, I feel embraced, yes, I know I'm running late. Let's wait just one more day. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. Oh, every night is like a daze. But oh, I feel embraced, yes, I know I'm running late. Let's wait just one more day. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. Yeah, I'm feeling stuck, maybe out of luck. I'm falling in and out of time. I hope that you come home, please pick up the phone. I need to know if you are fine. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. Oh, every night is like a daze. But oh, I feel embraced, yes, I know I'm running late. Let's wait just one more day. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken.
We wait for the monsoon. The perfect storm will come soon. The water is rising higher as we turn towards the sky. Naked and breathing, your mouth so close, I feel it. And gravity is pulling me again towards the center now. Let the rain fall, come falling down. I just wanna know I can trust you now. 'Cause some things are bigger than all those dreams that sleep inside your finger. On my trigger, waiting for a sign. perfect storm will come soon.
Yo, everybody. How are you doing today? Thank you very much for tuning in. How are you doing? I am joined over here with my homie, Jake, aka Sudden Death. How you doing tonight, Jake?
Yo, doing absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to casting this last semifinals match here.
Yes, indeed. I am as well. We have Eternity versus Reynos. We're going to be playing a best of 3. And we're starting off with the knife round right about now, as y'all can see. So this is going to be something that's exciting. And of course, just so y'all know, this is of course pre-recorded, which means Jake and I have not seen it, but we are casting it. And yeah.
Yep, haven't seen it, don't know the outcome, but we're going to cast it live here for you all. Looking forward to hopping right on into it.
Let us know who you think is going to take this W. If it's going to be Reynos or if it's going to be Eternity. Let us know. Oh, Rain. Ah, I see. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you're right. My pronunciation is a little off. Rain Asia. Yep. True. My apologies. Rain Asia versus Eternity. That is coming up very shortly here, folks. Alrighty, going into this round, we have looks like Akira's trying to push up over here towards B. It's a full rush. Everybody is going in, and I think no trades are coming in quite yet. Bomb's not being planted. We got Exist putting down Stratus right off the bench here, and I think everybody's on B. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. 5v5. As I say that, holy moly, everyone goes down. Rain having everybody and the bucket being thrown at Eternity and pulling out that W. Look at that. I think only one player managed to fall there, if I'm not mistaken, for the side of Rain. And well, Rain starting off hot and heavy as they lead 1-0 over Eternity after a round.
And statistically speaking, they should be able to take the next couple of rounds here.
Indeed.
With the cash advantage they brought in here. Zist popping around the corner, see if you can spot anybody. I'm slowly inching here towards the A site. Seems to be the side of choice thus far. T's have yet to fully commit. Now they have a mutant pushing in, gonna find Sensor. Cool flick over here by Kirito, finding Stratus. Surge doubling up. And that bomb should be planted here. Remaining CT player left alive here is Mar, who's got a couple kills, but is going to be quickly dropped there by Surge. I think that was three guys for him.
Believe so. 4-1. So I think that's correct there. Oh boy, look at that! Look at them pings though. But Master and crew, including Stratus, trying to come up with a certain strategy. See if they can get these next couple of rounds in succession, which of course, like Jake mentioned, usually the first couple go one way and then the next couple go the other way. But sometimes, you know, the T's can just have, for whatever reason, that magic touch and keep going.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, usually when you win that pistol round, you have to cash advantage. You can win the next couple. Sometimes though, there's a surprise right now, as you can see, some AUG action going down here by the CT. Surge is going to be the first one to strike for his squad, but fortunately for him, it's only him and his teammate left alive here. There's still 4 up on the Eternity side. It's going to be difficult for them to take this. Lust landed a mean headshot on Surge. You didn't even get the headshot on him. He was so low in HP. Yeah. Shot his toe and dropped him, and there's Stratus with the right strategy, putting down Axis right there. And a little statistical anomaly here. Taking that third round. Again, typically that does go to the team that won the pistol round. Eternity striking early here. Like to see that.
Cash-wise, it's looking like most can at least buy a full, maybe like a weapon and maybe like a nade or two or something. Oh, I mean, they're definitely going to be buying some nades and flashes, as of course we see a whole slew of them going down towards mid, and then we got Mar over here chucking some as well, getting ready. As I say, holy moly, live! That's 4 down, 1 left alive, and oh, that's denied. Surge is coming in with a shotty, gets 2, and ultimately gets put down by Mar. That was a very, very interesting round, as we saw just like I think it was like 4 just fly out and just get insta put down. And then Surge says, hey, I got my long shotty here. You want some? And did some damage, but ultimately everything is all tied up 2-2 as we go into round number 5.
This is another map kind of like Plaza, where you have some of those tighter areas, closer quarter areas where you can really wreak some havoc with a shotgun. Well, the exact opposite of a shotgun here. Axis pulling out the ratio, seeing what he can do with it. Be interested to see if how he's going to play. Crossman and I both really like the way X played with his sniper rifle yesterday.
That was fantastic.
Yep. Would love to see some more of that action. Axis has already gotten a couple kills here. 2v2. Akira moving up to A, gonna plant that bomb. Teammate is watching his back. Axis finding Master Saduk there. And it's gonna be up to Lust here to double this up.
They know the wallbang spots. It's like, hey, you chilling behind here, you're dead.
And because you know that's wallbang spot, you should never hide behind there.
Correct.
It's like,
yeah, it's one of those
really
things.
Yeah.
Guess he was
Doesn't
just
have
thinking
too much time to work with.
And now the flash.
He just decided to stick it. Yeah, it's really all he could do in that situation.
Yeah. Unfortunate for him, but I mean, very well played. Like that's a situation where you can clearly see that one team is definitely trying to go hard for that defense instead of, maybe trying to get a flashy play or you're going for those trays. They're playing the bomb. They're playing the objective, which of course, at the end of the day, you can get top frag like every single round, every single game. It doesn't matter if you ultimately lose. Like, yeah, and it may be working on yourself. Sure. But as I say that, Master over here is mastering this U ratio, as I very, very casually say an original pun 100%, and the flying one, not able to get him. Flying Dutchman outsmarts him there, and Eternity even this up 3-3.
I would love to know, statistically speaking, how often again, most of the times, the team that won the pistol round is going to win the next 2 rounds after this. So it'll be 3-0 going into round number 4. When the team that lost the pistol round wins round number 3, how close is the game? Is it usually a lot closer? Maybe it has nothing to do with that. It is curious. I was thinking about that.
Yeah,
that is something I'd like to go back and look into. Very, very close so far. Little games of hot potato, and that's what we saw from yesterday's stream as well. There wasn't a huge gap really at any point during the matches. I mean, the most a team pulled ahead was maybe 3 points.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The no scope. No way.
That was filthy, eh?
That was filthy. And he made the great decision to go ahead and throw a ratio on the ground and pick that AUG to help his teammate out. And he has plenty of time to go back and pick up the ratio once again, take it in to the next round. Love that.
I know when I'm playing COPS, it's always like, for me, I've been a tried and true sniper through and through for various years, basically since the beginning of Critical Ops. And when I'm playing with some homies in ranked, or even just with some buddies, it's always, save me the U ratio, grab me the U ratio. It's one of those things, or even the AK. But you don't necessarily always see that in competitive play. Like you'd imagine you would, but I think I can speak for Jake and I when it's like, we haven't really seen that very much up until maybe recently.
Yep. Axis moved around here. Gonna miss the shot on Mar. He's playing maybe a little too mobile with it. Nice headshot coming in there from the T player. Is that Kirito? I think that's how you say it.
The Kirito. I don't know.
Kirito?
I just try to call him a certain chip. Look at those smokes. Those smokes look so cool. And, well, oh no! Mar! What? The turn and burn. Holy.
Pretty sure he shot every atom around him.
Yeah, it's like you shoot a rainbow.
Yeah, exactly. You shoot a rainbow. Yeah, shoot the silhouette of the player.
Oh no.
I've had those moments. It's like, how did you do that? It's like it's
Yeah.
honestly impressive. You hit everything except the person you're supposed to hit.
Yeah, it's you think it might be, easy to do, but realistically speaking, it's actually quite hard.
Yeah, it is quite hard. Yeah.
Quick look at the scoreboard there. Nothing too significantly different. A little bit more frag heavy on the side of Rain, but for the most part, roughly the same. Ooh, is that a new weapon I see? I think this was released recently, if I'm not mistaken. I saw a YouTube video on the Critical Ops channel, and this one you can scope in. The name escapes me, but this one you can scope in. And I was trying to get some gameplay of it over here. And it's looking like he's pushing up like Rambo. Look at him. Ah! Lust getting one and Sensor getting another. This is now a 2 versus 3. CTs have the player advantage. Bomb's also down. All right. Are you opting to plant? I get the frag. All right, he got the frag, but it doesn't matter. It gets immediately traded out. Master is trying to grab this little frag, not able to do so, but that doesn't matter because his teammate is still alive with him. Akira is going to be trying this slow and steady wins the race type of mentality. Again, Lust.
I know, Lust, he's got that. He keeps checking. It's good. It will eventually pay. I bet it pays off for him once in this round. I really do. I bet it pays off for him once.
You do it 1,000 times, it's bound to stick at least once, right?
Yep, 100%.
Oh, bomb's
You're
going
thinking about
down.
planting the bomb.
It's a fake.
I mean,
You don't have time. So see, if you end up doing that, then you have to either really get fortunate and pick up a frag and make sure that you don't get traded out, or you have to book it to another site. Because the time is against you at that point. You don't have much time. And players know that you're not going to plant with like a minute left, usually. Master. Then
HK, man.
Peekaboo. 12 HP. So he got lit. He got lit. But not lit enough to take that L. 5-4.
Sorry to me cut you off. Yeah, it's 5-4 here. Eternity leaving. Both teams are not Asian. Eternity is an EU team. Rain Asia is actually an Asian team. So there is a ping difference. That's why.
Yes, indeed. As you can see, some stats here, folks. Port number 1 or port map number 1, Plaza number 2, and if it comes to it, Canals map number 3. Quick look at those stats right there. Getting back into the action though, we have a whole slew of flashes and smokes. Look at these smokes. They look so cool. They just kind of like have a mind of its own. Just I don't know.
I love it. It's definitely a lot better, and it gives a it's less opaque.
Yeah,
than the previous one.
Master.
Oh my gosh, the 3K.
Bro.
I don't know what happened with my accents right there, but Master Duke line it up with the SG, dropping multiple players. I think that was that all headshots there?
Yeah,
And the quad.
I think it was
Double
at
the Lord Far
least
quad right there.
at least a
Point earned
triple.
it right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, no, it was a quad, but
It
I
was a
wasn't
quad,
sure if he got
yeah,
the triple
okay.
headshots. That I think that was triple headshots. I have to look back here on stream. I know he got, I think, 2.
Nades galore being utilized over here. We got some Port Atlantic Sea Farm, and then something else on the crates there. Some more smokes. Oh, the flash! He tried to dodge the flash. Didn't dodge. I mean,
I think that landed right on his scope.
I think so too. He's safe. Like it's not that big of a deal, but you still don't want to get hit by a flash.
Oh no, definitely not. It's just annoying.
Yeah. These frags. I don't particularly. I don't know too much in terms of the angles with the ratio on this map specifically, but I do know that you don't want to typically want to rush into an angle like that. I don't know. Even if you have a teammate there, then at that point just pick up a different weapon. Like you play it different. Play it differently.
Yeah, 100%. They were all headshots. I just saw it pop up on stream. Yeah, he got all headshots on that
Bop.
that 3K right there. It's the best way to drop them quick.
Yeah.
Pop their top like soda pop.
Soda popping.
Oh
Hey.
man. There's another headshot. That guy's got a nice aim.
It's crisp,
8
eh?
HP to his name though. It is yeah, that is literally it's like crisp like an apple.
Yep. Crunch, crunch.
Speaking of Apple, you can use code esportsmobile to save yourself some change on the green apple and golden apple flavors. Both
Ooh.
absolutely fantastic. Check them out if you haven't already. Mr. Master Saduk getting dropped there. Rain tightening their lead.
Just popping that code up there. You know, esports mobile at checkout gets you 10% off. Consider it. gfuel.com. Getting back to the match over here. Quick stats. 27 wins for Rain. That's nutty. And then 4 for the other side, which is, of course, Eternity. Chat, let us know who you think is going to take the W. Is it going to be Eternity or is it going to be Rain? Asia, let us know. Of course, like Jake mentioned, Eternity EU. But Eternity does belong to the EU side of the planet, and Rain is, of course, the Asian side of the planet. Stratus getting a frag traded immediately after. Exists having a little trouble existing in the game right now. Little bit of a self frag there. Surges puts down Mr. Master, and this is now a 1 versus 3. Eternity not looking too hot. Surges says, hey, I'm about to do something, and you're not going to like it. 6-6 all tied up at the flip. Both sides fairly even. I'd say it's a barely noticeable difference in terms of the skill right now. It's more or less the same, to be honest.
At least in the sides they are now. You're going into the flip, you could, it always surprises me how much a difference of just flipping over to the CT side it can make for a team. But you're pretty dang close. It's not like you're trailing or anything. You are pretty close. I would highly doubt there's gonna be a big difference between the CT side. But
yeah,
again, I eat my words all the time. Volley of shots being opened up here towards mid. The bomb is just dropped. CTs definitely seem to have control with 4 men up compared to the T's 2, making that now a 1 versus 3. Sensor getting a kill there on Surge quickly. Oh man,
the
Stratus
dualies.
with the dualies.
Everything's quiet now. 1v2. Yep. Eternity with the 1 person to their name. That is going to be Stratus. Oh my!
There's only problems when you're picking up this bomb, but he's got a minute to work.
Can't wait to see these dualies in action. Look at this. Yeah, he does have a lot of time. You're right, Jake. He's gotta. There you go. Pick it up, and then hope that no one's over here.
Is he checking his back?
Bop, 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 bop. Look at these dualies.
I don't know why I'm not breathing. It's like I'm playing the match.
Well, it's a tense situation, especially right off the flip, right?
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, 100%. Those dualies, they can either be your best friend or they can be your worst enemy. It's just controlling that recoil. Hitting those first couple shots really the first shot is huge.
And they're only really viable during pistol. Oh no, he got put down. I wanted to see at least one shootout with the dualies. But yeah, like I was saying, you can't really use them. Like they're not viable after the first first pistol round. Maybe if you want to stretch to the second one, but that's a very, very big maybe.
Yeah, it is a big maybe, and they're great if you have a teammate alive. But if it's a 1 versus 2,
it's very
Deagle. Even a P250 is probably better, unless you're gonna be in close quarter situations. But with this map,
they know what they're like. These teams know what they're doing, especially like you were saying. This map, it's not like they're gonna go just go off on their own, right? They're gonna be close together, so they're gonna be there for that trade.
Yeah, I mean it's a fantastic weapon for the pistol round. If you're rushing in with your teammates, and people don't expect it, you don't see them as pulled out as often. Whoa.
Oh, the buys come in. Exists saying, hey, that last round didn't happen,
Deleted.
Deletos. Can't wait to see if we're gonna have any more snipers pull anything out, or if it's gonna be some reg guns coming in. Oh no! We missed it. Exist picking up a frag right there though. Literally Siob's timing right there.
Yeah, it's Happens all the time. I don't know if it's a lesson in patience or if it's just, you know, some
I think it's an
some
internal
key to
thing.
reality I
I
don't
think
have.
it's an
Yeah,
internal
it's gotta
thing,
be.
right?
Yeah.
And the Akira, and the other player. So what I've realized is it's an internal thing where both players have such good game sense that one has one that's ever so slightly better than the other player. That's why the timing's ever so slightly off. And typically, the longer a match goes on, the more you start to feel out your opponent, the more common it gets that there are slip ups here and there because the timings are just, you're trying to adapt that. Oh, that was a nasty flick.
It was.
You're just trying to adapt, and the adaptation doesn't always take. So it's here and there where you're getting that Siops timing. That was a nasty flick, Loki.
Yeah, it really was. I think it's the biggest lead that they've had,
I believe
or
so.
that's been in the game, period.
I believe so, yes.
Rain here leading by 3. But this is typically the round where the team that lost a pistol round goes ahead and
And there we go. We got
grabs
2.
already opening up here. Strong Stratus and Les getting kills respectfully, pushing on in here towards his A-side. The bomb's going down, covered in smoke, protecting them. Grenade going off to the right, doesn't matter. They survive. Flashbang going out, and a little frag grenade. Axis is going to open it up there for his team with the ratio shot. He's down at 12 HP, but he's going to see what else he can do with it. Teammates firing through the wall, not connecting any wall bangs right there. Mar fighting Akira, actually. Maybe it was a little response through the tarp. Not sure where he exactly was. Remaining 2 CT players moving back, thinking about saving here. Just going to let that bomb go off, trying to play for picks here. Surge does have to watch his back here. He's going to rotate. Wow, Stratus picking them both up. That was an AUG and a U-ratio getting dropped there. It's going to hurt the CT's net cash just a little bit. It's a good play there for them. They should be able to take this next round, potentially even tie it back up. That's the problem with that ratio early on. Got to be careful with it because it uses a lot of your team's cash.
It's a lot of cash gone,
Yep.
and a lot of the times down the drain. Usually, even if you just gonna the flashes.
Oh man,
Surges.
Surge double, no problem.
What, Stratus? Hello?
Oh my gosh, where's he at? Surge is making the smart decision to get the hell out of there. He's not gonna peek his head around the corner again. Being planted here. 2 versus 3. CTs do have the mid advantage here. Surge firing a volley of shots, not connecting anybody. Taking their time. Oh man, I mean, trying to work the corners, and he's gonna be able to come up.
Bombs going down. He's gonna have time.
Close. Sounds like he does have the time. Mara with a
Think
very
so.
nice 2-piece.
Boom! No blowing up. Look at that. It's a nice B-hop in there.
That was a smooth transition.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of sick, isn't it? Or
Yeah, it
wasn't
really was.
Yeah. Look at these frags. So like this right here where you're just chucking the frag and just kind of playing
stacking them
toss
up.
with it. Yeah. So it's like it's a really good way of just grabbing frags, pushing them up, helping your teammate, helping yourself, and just spamming the ever-living hell out of everybody and doing this. Look at that. Perfect timing. Perfect flashes, perfect everything. Just delays it enough to let you come back to where you have a very good spot. A little tight timing. Little tight on the timing. But like, look at that. That was excellent. Very well played.
Since you're grabbing that kill there. Bomb slowly pushing up here towards B. T's only have 2 players alive. It's definitely going to be a hard round for them. Kira just walking right into Mar's
Kira got
crosshairs.
caught.
Mar. Yeah, I know. Seriously. Caught with his knife out. Flashbang coming in. Mar is going to avoid really any negative side effects that had to offer. And is playing patiently here.
Has some time to work with, but He's gonna have to do something like in the next 5 seconds. Otherwise, it's gonna be near impossible.
Yeah, looking at cash, I don't know how Mario with 3,300. I don't know
What?
what.
All right, well, yep. Yep. I was gonna say, like, he has his teammate. His teammate can do something, right? Even if it's like make noise or do something. That way
Yeah.
he can go to a bomb site relatively safely, I guess. I don't know. You gotta do something. You can't just stick in a corner for like 20 seconds. Like at that point, the 60-second stream delay is gonna kick in. They're gonna be like, "Hey, we
No
know where you
kidding.
are, right?" So it's like, all right. Hey, look at that. Pew pew pew. The new weapon.
CTs eking out the win there using that clock to their advantage. Yeah, let us know who you're supporting. There is a poll up right now. Eternity or Rain Ace. You can go ahead and make your voices heard in that poll and let us know in the comment section if you want to go a little more in depth with your decision on the team you're cheering for and why. Always love hearing that. Mar opening up for his team, finding Akira. They're pushing up here towards mid. Not sure where they're going first. Volley of shots going down. Couple T's, couple CTs. Seems like the CTs have taken the lead here on the body count board and quickly end up dropping those last two players. Surges getting a 3K. Might have been 4. I missed to see if he had gotten that quad feed or not. But at least 3. Rain poised to take this here. You're going to make a comeback. Really, it's round 11 you want to try to start making that comeback at? Or point 11?
Oh,
We'll see if they're able to do it.
It's called the AR-15. Ah, so the AR-15's in the game now. That's what it is. Hey, look at it. Shooting. Oh, okay. That was kind of nasty.
That was nasty. It's got a fast fire rate.
Nice.
It's full auto, not semi-auto?
I believe it's full auto.
I have yet to play with it.
Yeah, it came out like 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. I think because I remember seeing the video when it came out. I just didn't remember the name. I'm like, oh, cool. They've added a weapon with a scope now. I wonder how that's gonna affect competitive play.
I wasn't gonna become an old curmudgeon, but I just like my HK, and it's just it's comfortable.
You have what
It's
you like. Yeah, you're comfortable.
I have what I like. Oh man, it's mean. Now I'm wanting to play with it. I'm seeing it's like, okay, maybe I can give it a shot. But yeah, I'm comfortable with my HK.
Bop. 6 HP in a dream. 1v1. Oh, did you see him? Someone saw him. Ah, didn't matter.
Ooh.
The 6 HP came back to bite him, and Sensor should be able to get that round win. Indeed, he does. Match point for Rain Asia versus Eternity EU. 12-8. Rain leading.
Yep, match point once again here. Eternity. Maybe this is where they're gonna start their comeback. I don't know. Sometimes we've seen it happen multiple times. It's like match point hits and it wakes the team up. But it's always I hate that you start at match point. Like, why don't you start at point number 11?
Yeah.
So you get a little bit of wiggle room. Like, you literally have no wiggle room to make mistakes. You're like, if you start at round 11, you win a couple rounds. You have one mess up you can make.
Bombs down. 1 versus 4. This is probably ours are in favor of Eternity, and there you go. Good. Just checking. There we go. Alrighty. We got still match point for Rain, but Eternity still hanging on. 9 points or 9 rounds to their name. 12 rounds in favor of Rain. This is going to be a very tricky one, but if Eternity can pull this next round off, then comeback is real. Comeback is real. We've seen it before, and I don't know. It just depends on how aggressive Rain is going to play this.
You were talking about this yesterday. Why do you jump in the exact same spot your teammate is at?
I don't know.
Whether or not there is somebody there with a volley of shots. Why are you jumping right in the exact same spot he is?
You're trying to get the trade, but at that point, it's like you're jumping. Your shots are
You
not
need
going to be that
jump
accurate.
you either need to jump to his right or left, not literally the exact
Same spot where
It
the
just
cross
makes
is already.
it
Yeah.
easy for me. Yeah, it just makes it easier.
Yeah.
Well, even sometimes, you know, because we're humans, that was a mean shot. Because we're humans, we're a little sloppy sometimes. We keep firing a couple
Yeah.
rounds, and you literally jump into those extra rounds he's firing. All he's gotta do is tap once more, and you're dropped.
Yep.
Mean shot there by
look at him.
Sensor.
Just look at him. He's dead.
Yep, exactly. 1v1 here. Match point for Akira. I mean, 11 HP to Sensor's name. Bombs taken down. You got the HK.
He's got
just gotta shoot his toe.
Akira has to basically fumble the bag here. If
Yeah, this is. What was that?
He was trying to fake a flash. He's trying to fake a flash.
200. I was like a 200 IQ play, totally gone wrong.
You gotta peek that faster though. If you fake the flash that way, you have to peek immediately because like you can process that fairly quickly. The fact that it's not a flash.
I know I'm not playing the game, so I know a slight advantage, but I processed this very quickly. It's like, yeah, okay,
yeah.
It's a gun. It's an HK being thrown at me. Actually, it kind of looks like an SG, but whatever. You know, it's a gun being thrown at me. There's no flashbang.
Valiant effort, but homie, you gotta push it immediately.
Yeah, no, I would have pushed it. Oh my gosh, man. Master Saduk has gotten some mean feeds this game and has definitely paid off. His team is able to plant the bomb and has the 2-man advantage. And the comeback is real.
Comeback is real, Jake. Eternity, 11 points to their name, 11 rounds in their favor. Rain, 12 points in their name, 12 rounds in their favor. Match point.
I gotta say this though. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Eternity winning the last few rounds, but Rain has a huge difference in ping. I mean, you're talking 300 for some of these players versus like what, 20 for Eternity?
Yeah, some 50s, 20s,
close.
30s. Yeah.
What's gonna happen when we play on Rain server? It's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be kind of lopsided in Rain's favor. We'll see.
We'll see.
I mean, it's this close. I mean, Rain is 1 round away from winning. Eternity 2, but shots being fired. Rain knowing the situation they're in. That frag grenade softened up some players nicely. Lus has got to be careful jumping in front of that smoke like that.
Ooh. The peaks are coming in.
Yeah, this is when everybody kicks in first gear and starts driving like dads in the passenger seat. Nothing too crazy.
Some of the usage in terms of the util is odd. You throw a flash and then what? You don't follow it up with anything?
Mm-hmm.
And you end up losing a player.
There's probably a little bit of frustration on Rain's side due to the pings and being that they were ahead by a decent margin, and probably in their heads this should be over with. Then for Eternity, like, wow, we made this comeback. This is great. You're a little nervous. Like, can you actually complete it?
Yeah, and to the credit of I believe it was is it Rain? No, Eternity has the very high ping, isn't it?
No, Rain has a high ping.
Okay.
We're playing an Eternity server, yeah.
Okay, to the credit of Eternity, like we were saying, ping is high, and when you have high ping, doesn't matter what you're playing, where you are. If you have high ping, you're gonna have a rough time playing in an online game. Doesn't matter what game, doesn't matter where you like what net you have. You can have the best internet in the world, literally the best. You will still have latency, right? And when it comes to a real-time shooter, mobile shooter like Critical Ops, you got to do what you got to do. That's some tactical stuff, and Eternity's putting up a fight right now. 12 rounds to their name, even though they're very, very high ping. Akira decides to play this very interesting corner. Mars says, hey, I'm walking out pre-aiming that. Get you, and then Matt. You got an extra boost to go into the warehouse. All right, well, Eternity. A comeback is real, Jake. Comeback is real. Eternity taken map number 1. Port goes in favor of Eternity. Well played. Wow.
With as close as it is, though, with Rain's ping disadvantage, it's going to be curious to see what I've seen this before. I know you have as well. When you go into the next map, and the team that lost map number 1, but had the disadvantage in ping, now has the advantage in ping, just slays. Because what Eternity's going to have to do is, if Eternity loses this, they have to lose it 13-12. Right? And they're going to have more kills on their side in order to choose the server going into map number 3. Assuming we get there.
Well, we're map number 2 now.
Imagine overtime. Man, you can't. I swear, I've casted matches before. Where it's like, if there was overtime, I think it would go on for hours.
Oh, the collab!
Oh
The
my
collab 3-piece!
God, no way. Man, there's been some very impressive plays from multiple players. I mean, Surge, Axis, Lust, Master Saduk, just to name a few. I mean, I think everybody's had their moment.
Yeah. Holy. Plaza looking to be a spicy map right now. Like, you don't see collaterals every day, but you don't see headshot collats either with a deagle. With the deagle, right?
The deagle, yeah, exactly. With the deagle, that is definitely something you don't see. And there's been a lot of headshots. I guess correct. The match is pre-recorded, however, it's not scripted. Crosby and I have not seen the matches.
Correct. Casting them for the first time together.
And yeah, there's a little over a minute delay. There's a minute delay we input, and then plus whatever YouTube does, which is usually about 10 seconds or so.
Surge just has 0 input delay though, as he's just fragging out over here. Gets a third. Oh, never mind. Teammate gets that third. It was looking like he was about to get him, but nope. Surge just comes in and says, "Hey, I'm the cleanup crew." And Rain looking nice, mighty fine, starting off with their 2-0 lead. And here's where we see, like Jake and I mentioned, where we see the other team kind of come roaring to life.
Hey, chat, if you know the outcome of the match, don't need to say it. Crosby and I are not aware of the results, and I think many people in the comment section are not aware of the results either. We're casting the match live. We are obviously casting a pre-recorded match just due to time zone conflicts that we have. Crosby and I are here in the Eastern Standard Time zone. Yeah, here on the I'm in the East Coast of the United States. Crosby, East Coast of Canada. I guess.
Narnia.
Yeah, Narnia. I love it. And obviously got an EU and Asia team play. Just time zones didn't align properly, so we could cast it live, or cast the match live. But we're casting the pre-recorded live. We're unaware of the result. So when we see something happen, we are just as surprised as you are.
Round number 3, Eurasia being pulled out by Exist over here. Ooh, some more AR-15 gameplay. Quick look at the stats over here. Scoreboard. Surges is still. Oh, I was gonna say, I thought he died there. He's 5-0. Or 5-0. Still rocking that clean sheet.
Ooh.
Hey yo, the AR-15 looking spicy.
That's ooh. Again, I'm an old curmudgeon. I like my HK here that Akira's pulled up, but now I wanted to try the. I always find myself like when I'm playing a match though, I kind of have to like I don't have as many opportunities to experiment. I like to win.
Yeah.
I always find myself needing to step up a little bit more.
True.
Yeah, some people like the full screen. Some people like the black bars because the iPad naturally has that 4:3 aspect ratio. I personally like the black bars.
Same.
But some people like a full screen. We should do a poll, maybe on Twitter. If you're not following us on Twitter yet, go ahead and follow us. Link in the video description down below. Whether people like the black bars, the natural aspect ratio of the iPad, or if you like that 16:9 stretched look. It doesn't look bad 60 stretched with the iPad, but I don't know. I just like the 4:3 aspect ratio, especially since most cops play. I know COD M is, I think, more smartphone, but cops players usually play on the iPad, so it's what they be looking at.
As it should be.
Yep.
Oh, Kirit. All right. This dude's just going off.
The feeds have been ridiculous as well. I mean, between Master Saduk and Surge, I mean, really all these players with the 2Ks and 3Ks, no problem, keep picking up. So the question I have to ask again, like we're talking about in poor map 1, Why do you keep jumping where your dead teammate
Yeah.
was just there? You keep following up right as he gets dropped in the same
It's
exact
like
position. It's so easy to
it's
get that
like
kill.
when you're re-peeking or when you're trying to get someone's trade, don't do the same thing, man.
Yep.
Just peek it differently, or peek it before, peek it after, but don't peek it the exact same way.
Yep,
Like,
100%.
you're
100%.
not gonna win that gunfight 9 times out of 10. And even if you do win it, it doesn't mean it was the correct way to play that round or play that situation.
Seriously.
You know?
I've had coaches, I've had mentors say that about different things in life. Just because you succeeded didn't mean that was the right thing to do.
Yeah,
Yes, you got
exactly.
lucky, it worked, but it doesn't mean it was the right way to go about it. Stratus, dropping immune. The remaining players access, working the sniper rifle. Gonna have to come up here on B site and try to get these remaining players.
Oh, the
my
pistol.
gosh, he might just be able to do it. That's an insane headshot. No way. I didn't even see that
I
player.
didn't either. He's
I don't know
just
how you saw
gone.
him. There's a
s-
reason why I'm commentating and not playing now.
We see the dead body though on the ground.
Oh, no way. What?
Sorry, I just had to use that. What just happened? Yeah, that's right. Stared out of the
way.
body. If you shot his body, that would have been even funnier. Oh wow, that was double time. Insane.
Insane. Between the head.
Yeah, with the first one, we didn't see him. Like both of us
I
didn't
didn't even
see
see
him.
that. And then he came down there and just, wow. Fantastic play there by Axis. Here's another example of somebody who seems to have a lot of experience and good control through your ratio.
As some players would call that ADSing repeatedly over and over like that, we'd call that quote unquote cracked aim.
Or some ADHD.
Yeah. Dorito saying, "Hey, that head's looking mighty fine. Let me rip it off."
Oh man, watching it. Oh man, immune. Seems like he's very jittery with it.
Yeah.
Like I said, the correct aim is very jittery with that AR-15. Akira down to 9 HP. I don't know if Tree is going to be able to keep you safe or not. Body count board even up here 2-2. Rain having won the last 4 rounds. Axis just dropping Sora in there, no problem. And this should be another round going to Rain. And this is what I was talking about. It was so close. Rain had the ping disadvantage, a server disadvantage. Now that Rain has the advantage via the server, now they're kind of putting a whipping on Eternity. I know it's early on. Anything can still happen. R with 12 seconds to work with. Has to move quickly. Your guys check corners. You got to commit and go. Yeah, you have no time to plant.
You have no
Oh my
time.
gosh.
Yeah, that's where it's like, you play yourself basically, because you don't give yourself enough time to plant. And of course, if they end up seeing you, they are playing that time. And if they don't play that time, it's for one of 2 reasons: they have someone else on site with them, or they know you don't have that time to plant anyway, which means they can go for the frag willy nilly, right?
Yep.
In that situation, your best option, in all honesty, if you're, ooh, he missed that flick though. If you're,
It's hard to get.
It is. In that situation, in all honesty, you should probably just use those elephant feet that you have and just run into the site and at least try and get the frag and then maybe plant. Like, that would have been better than just what that happened there.
Man, Rain is really just putting a beating down on Eternity right now. Looking like it's going to be 6-0 here potentially. Eternity has been able to get a couple kills. Maybe even the body count or whatever. 3 alive on the T's, 3 alive on the CTs. The problem here is if Rain gets too many rounds on the CT side, when Eternity flips the CT, it's really not going to matter that much. I mean, if you're down, what, 11-1, 10-2? It's a big gap to fill. It's possible, but it's a big gap to fill and a very difficult one. Just have an altercation between Mara and Akira. Actually, looks like they're going to miss each other. Saduk clearing out the A bomb site. and Mars going to move around to it. We'll see what Akira does decide to do. That bomb should be planted. A little bit extra cash being invested into the accounts of Eternity. And it looks like I misspoke. It doesn't look like it might be 6-0 Rain. Beginning to favor Eternity here. Might be their first point on the board. In map number 2. Akira slowly peeking up here A long. Master Saduk, 1 HP. Really all I gotta do is throw some brass at him and he'll drop. Plenty of time to work with here.
Bop.
Boom, no problem. Oh, goes for the headshot. Doesn't even need to. Could have just shot his toe. I'm running down, trying to find this last player. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
the
he's gonna
hide and
get it?
seek.
No time.
Nope, he doesn't have time.
Run, no time. Oh, doesn't even get time to run away. Holy fam squad. Akira finding some pebbles on the ground and deciding to chuck those in her mouth and going down, down, down.
Making the ultimate sacrifice there.
Yeah. Soaring AK-47. Is this like I'm soaring above everybody else with my AK? Is that it? You know?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's the first thing I think of.
I've stopped trying to figure out people's names. I always
Yeah,
get
it's
them
true.
wrong.
It's true. It's true. Stratus. Is that like a stratosphere type of thing? Oh my goodness. Doesn't matter. Trade's coming in. Euratio play as well. You're getting tagged down to 47 HP. Putting down some shots. Trying to deter someone from pushing up to the B bomb site. Doesn't seem to have helped too much, except for maybe slightly delaying that push. But ultimately, bombs planted on B. Kurita over here with Akira, trying to push down towards the... Alright. It's always funny to me. It's always funny. Oh, nice to play by Akira. It's very funny to me when you have a teammate that's in front of you, or like even an enemy, and you see them just get blown away. Especially with like a shotgun or something. It's so funny to me.
The ragdoll effect.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna save. Or yeah, they're gonna save. 9-3. Surge is alive. Mar 4 and 6. 4 and 6 as well. Trickling down. And alrighty. Why take that gunfight if you're just still within the blast range, Mar? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yeah, especially when cash is not on your side.
Yup. Yup.
Eternity though, getting a couple rounds on the board. Still just, I don't know, I'm favoring Rain just due to the server, but we'll see. I mean, Eternity made a comeback last round where I was favoring Rain, even with the ping disadvantage that they had. Okay, so the casting is live, match pre-recorded. Due to time zone conflicts, we don't know the outcomes of the match.
It's this. Okay,
if you do know the outcomes of the match, don't mean to cut you off, Crosby. If you do know the outcomes of the match, don't tell us. I don't want to know. People in the comment section don't want to know either. You will be muted. No, I don't want to know the outcomes of the match.
But yeah, like Jake was saying, we're casting this live for the first time. We're seeing this live for the first time. You're seeing it for the first time as well. Most of you, if not all of you. So it's as if it were live, and we're not trying to say, yeah, this is live, but it's not. Okay,
yeah,
we understand. We're being transparent, right? And like Jake was saying, it's because of the time zone differences, right? With EU and Asia. So
as Joel just said, it's 5 a.m. for him. Yeah, exactly. It's 5 a.m.
exactly.
Right. Of course, yeah, it's pre-recorded, and that's why it had to be pre-recorded just due to time zone conflicts. But we haven't seen it. We're casting it live, and we're enjoying it thus far. Looks like we got another round going to Eternity here.
6 HP, Kurito. Oh, they're going hunting. They're really thinking. He's like, bah, bah, bah. He's got to be here. Oh, he's not. And then Kurito's like, hey,
man.
Psych, I'm here. I'm here. They literally had no idea.
Yeah, no idea. Definitely has helped the cat situation out for the T's here. Just a little bit, winning another round. Rain, which looked like they were just going to dominate, kind of puttering off here. Still have the lead, but it's slowly closing here. as we move into round number 9. Axis has pulled it back out of the ratio. Definitely a big investment here. Hopefully it pays off for him. Immune, Surge doubled up with the AUG in hand, dropping down Saduk and Lust. 2 alive here on the T side, 4 up on the side of the CTs. Rain trying to break the win streak that Eternity has been on for the last 3 rounds. Soren grabbing a kill. I haven't seen him on the scoreboard that much.
Oh, he got
He's
one.
definitely getting up there now. That's another one for him. Immune, 13 HP to his name. 2v2 here. Where was that player at? See, right there. I think he's right there by double doors. Mar, 22 HP. Soren sitting good with HP. Axis pushing in, see if he can find a pick.
Oh,
Man, that's a mean shot. Really is. Flashbang going to the back. Soren making Immune pay for it.
this is a bit of what we saw yesterday, where it's like you're playing close quarters. Sniper might
Yeah,
not be
this
the.
is-
He just passed. He had a weapon right there, and he
Yeah,
misses.
no, he's feeling very.
Oh,
Wow.
he picks it up though.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, that's not something I want to do, the sniper rifle, but
It worked.
most people I
Wow.
would say don't do it. But I mean, it's paying off for him. I've seen him do it multiple times. He's confident with the sniper rifle. But again, that's one of those plays we're talking about. Just because it worked doesn't mean
Yeah.
it's the right play. So Soren's actually top of the leaderboard. I don't know how I've missed him so many times up to this point. But he's top of the leaderboard. But yeah, again, just because it worked didn't mean it's necessarily the right play there.
Sir, yes,
Rain.
sir.
Taking their lead back up to 3. Welcome in, everybody. Yes, pre-recorded, casted live, though. Do not know the outcomes. Let us know who you're supporting here in the poll. Lust opening up here for the T's, putting down. I missed who that was. Flashbang out here. Surge watching his A site. Some altercation going down over here towards B. Surge and his teammate looking like they're going to make the rotation over here towards B. 3 men up on the CTs, 4 alive on the T's.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, beside that bomb's about to be planted. Lust finding Akira. Gotta be careful coming up these CT stairs. Frag grenade can bounce off the walls there and soften those CT players up. Stratus waiting to see if anybody's going to push in through those CT stairs. Soren having the nice overlook position here. Trade going down. Soren
Oh,
trying
no
to stay.
bullets.
Actually runs out of ammo. Gonna have to pop the reload. Noob move there by him. Thankfully, that bomb has been planted. There's only a little bit of time left on it.
What? Oh, never mind. He has a teammate.
Trying to fix his blunder, man, but he's got behind the bomb site, and teammate Master Saduk is gonna clean it up for him. Eternity cutting Rain's lead back down to 2.
I was about to say that. Why is he peeking so much? Like, he's 16 HP, bomb's still down, and teammate, or not teammate, rather the enemy, the CT, is still there, like on site. They could defuse it or kill him and then defuse it, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't realize he still had he still had a teammate, and still had a teammate that was close to him, right? So all right, fair play, playing for the win.
Oh man, watch that.
Akira!
Shotgun double
Two
it up,
through
no
the smoke.
problem. Can't even see him. I mean, I can't see anybody through the smoke. Got some nice sense. Making the nice decision to pull that AK-47 out. Gonna back up here. I think that's the right play. You use the shotgun early on. You go ahead and get a better gun. You're gonna back up, giving yourself some distance between yourself and a possible location where an enemy could emerge. About a minute left here on the clock. 3 men up on the T's. 4 alive here for the CTs. Well, Trinity's definitely come alive here, even with the difference in ping. We talked about this in previous matches. Sometimes having a high ping, it's weird how ping works. Sometimes it really helps. Sometimes it's a huge disadvantage. It looked like it was a huge disadvantage, but I don't know. Now it's kind of looking like it's fairly even. As
Yeah.
Eternity is about to put the 5th point on the board for their team.
Akira.
Here and yeah, I was gonna say that's a
No
difficult spot to
spray.
be in. The Eternity is able to do it, putting that 5th point on the board. and it's looking like what we're gonna go into the flip tied up. Not gonna. I'm not trying to jinx anybody here.
Looking like it.
Well, it's already taken place. So I can't. Can you? That's an interesting time question there. Was I destined to say that? So would I be jinxing them even though it happened already in the past? I'm sorry, am I getting a little too
What? Inception? It was
yeah,
Interstellar?
Inceptionist, yeah.
But yeah, so like the high ping, basically, if I understand this correctly, and from what I understand, is basically if you have high ping and they have low ping, swing everything, challenge everything, right? Because they're basically seeing it ever so slightly delayed. Whereas if it's like a decent ping, even ping for both, or both teams, all right. I don't know what are you checking, Sword? Whereas if it's mostly even pings, it's a lot more tight knit in terms of the time that you see somebody and they see you type of thing. Of course, angles play a big part. Like right here, the angle that they're holding, their Kirito's holding. The further away you hold it, the sooner you'll see them, and the less soon. Yeah, is that English? The less soon they'll see you. So you have an advantage that way by holding an angle. But this goes out the window if you have high ping. You just swing that shit, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it takes 300 milliseconds for my signal to bounce, to leave my device, bounce off the server, and come back. It takes this guy's 20 seconds. There's going to be a delay.
Yeah.
But again, sometimes a delay, again, it's just experience from playing for years. Sometimes the delay benefits the player at the higher ping. Sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. Nice positioning from Akira. Mara just walking right into the crosshairs. Rain going into the flip, only up by 2. Looked like they were going to go into flip up by 8, maybe 9. Eternity able to make a decent comeback before the flip, and now you have the CT side. Now you have that CT advantage. You do have the higher pings. What do? Oh, I say you buy some grenades. I say you start bombarding Rain as soon as you possibly can. Start stacking those grenades up. We'll see if they decide to do that. It seemed like yesterday there was a gentleman's agreement not to do that. I don't know if they have
maybe, yeah,
the same agreement here. For me, it's open season, man. It's at the Charb Tech. I'm gonna pull out my frag grenades. Yo, what's up? Medic is in here on the clock.
Look at him, turtle. Just
It's a full
me,
moon now.
So I think they're playing the retake. Yeah, that's basically what they're doing.
Definitely is what it looks like. Ooh, man, access. Ooh, where's Surge come from?
The crosshair placement was on point. He just got outgunned there. I'm dwindling down. So are the players. 3v2. Eternity backs against the wall in terms of player count. One less than Rain. Shots being fired, and you got Kirito and Surges grabbing those frags and allowing their team to get that, or rather secure that win. Rain, 8 rounds to their name. Eternity 5 as you take a quick look at the stats over here. Surge is 17-8. Stratus 13-12. And, well, kind of even towards the bottom of the leaderboard, but it's still, Rain still heavily with that 17-8 in favor of the KD. Oh, we're gonna have a couple go over here. Their mute gets 2 with that MP5. Oh my goodness. SMG galore. Shotgun being pulled out by Master and Mar. Is this gonna be another frag? Maybe not. Oh, you lose that gunfight with us. Just get out tapped midair, and that's a great benefit of having an SMG close range. You can fly out, and if you get a stray bullet or if you time it correctly, that fire error basically, it will be negated because of the timing. So if you just start to jump right before that, the fire rate or the spread will be tight, right? So y'all gotta get some SMGs basically and play close range is what I'm saying. His shotguns are great, but you can't always react fast enough or flick fast enough. Whereas the SMG, you miss a couple bullets, it's fine. You Gucci Mane. It is 10:30 something for us. Oh wow, time flew by. Last time I looked at the time was 10:33. It's 11 p.m. right now. 11:01. Yeah, wow.
But yeah, the match is pre-recorded. We are casting it live though, unaware of the outcomes. I believe it's Gunji. Hope I said your name properly. Rain leading here 9-5, winning the last 2 rounds.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, so you guys are ahead of us. We're still we're still on the, was it 22nd or 21st?
21st.
21st, yeah. 50 or 48 more minutes. No, 58.
Quick maths.
Quick maths
there's a yawn.
indeed. It's a yawn. That's a yawn. A 1v1 over here. Carito holding this corner, holding this angle, trying to get this Frank. Yes, you heard him. That slight misstep over there by Mars is, well, going to the, I was gonna say dumpster, but going to the ground. I didn't mean dumpster, I meant ground. Taking that L. 5-10 round count. Rain looking mighty fine, as Eternity has not been able to get a single round from Rain in the past, what? It's been
3 rounds?
5 rounds. 5 rounds total, I think. And then, because like, it was like 2 before the flip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but statistically speaking, this is the round after the pistol round that the team that lost the pistol round is going to go ahead and win. We'll see if that holds true. Immune opening it up for his team of Rain, though, has a super 90 out. We'll see what he can do with it. Axis also finding a kill there. Master Saduk, 2 players already down here on the CT side, and Akira tagging that player right behind the wall. Insurgents is going to finish him off, doubling up with the AUG in hand, and Kyoto finishing off Mar. It's 11-5. Rain. Not going to say it. Don't want to jinx him.
Interesting. We haven't seen any Euratio gameplay.
Yes, it's a flip. Yeah, good point.
I think it's just the flip. Oh, Master. Did I just see a Euratio? I might have just seen a Euratio pulled out there. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's interesting because, oh, there we go. It's interesting because, oh,
he didn't get clapped there.
He did it. The movement error. He moved. That was nuts.
Wow. I mean, he was literally lined up. I mean, he's about to hit somebody right in the nuts and then land somebody else.
They peeked, and they almost got collided. What is this?
Round should be over, but it doesn't matter. His teammates Marge is cleaning it up.
1 round later, then
Isn't it funny how that works?
Yeah.
I mean, more time. I mean, I don't know if it's like 8 out of 10 times. Again, that's a statistic I'd be curious about, like how often that works. But it's a very high odds thing. If you've won the last 2 rounds, you won the pistol round, you won the next 2. But that 4th round almost always goes to the team that lost the pistol round.
If teams are fairly even, that's a very safe bet to have that sort of timeline in the rounds. Oh, even if there's some wiggle room, maybe around here, around there, but that's generally how it'll go. Of course, the rest of the rounds are kind of up in the air depending on eco, strats, where your head's at, type of stuff. But like certain rounds, you can kind of pinpoint the outcome. Match point. Match point. Holy moly.
Now, if I recall, Rain was also in this position last game.
Correct.
Being up, it was a 12-6, 12-7.
Something like that, yeah.
He just made the comeback and walked into the winner's circle. Be incredibly impressive if they are able to do it again, but with Rain having the server advantage, yeah. I feel like it's unlikely. Master Zaduk open it up, trying to get back, throwing a flashbang to give himself a little bit of cover, maybe try to get himself some distance there. Kyoto is going to drop him, preventing from doing more damage to his team. Axis, Euratio of his own, pull down here. Immune and Surge getting kills respectively. 2 up on the CT side, 3 alive now on the side of Rain.
Tossing frag.
Decided choice. There's Soren.
2v2.
Ooh, I didn't even see where Surge was. Stratus coming from behind. He's going to find one. Drop it on Axis. Has given away his position. Responds with a nice flashbang. I like that play here. Taking his time. Creepy out. I believe the bomb is on site. It is in the hands of Surge. What do? Do you cross over towards B?
I'd say you
Gotta
probably
be careful,
cross.
obviously.
But that's one of those things. You have to cross immediately because you know your teammate just died and you have a rough idea of where they are. I'd say you dip, you rotate. Right? You go B. You don't stick A, especially half like in and out of that choice. You're like, do I stay? I don't know. Let me rotate right now. Like 5 seconds, 6 seconds after that player was, all the way at the back over there. It's like, well, at that point, there's no point. You might as well just stick to the bomb set that you're at, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stick to the bomb site you're at. Plant that bomb, or take a quick peek. Make sure there's somebody there. CT stairs, and then book it over towards B. I mean, if you booked it over towards B, planted the bomb, and then just rotated through B elbow up into blue apartment, you probably would have caught him with his knife out and been able to clutch the round up.
Yeah.
But again, that's all shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Mar doubling up Stratus in the kill feed as well, and here it comes. It's like match point. Eternity's turned on, man. They're just ready to go here.
Vroom vroom in my brand new Lambo, juiced up, and I don't give a damn, yo. The old KSI will never be topped. What?
Lambo. On a serious note, though, Lambo or Ferrari? You're a Ferrari guy or a Lambo guy or a Porsche guy?
It'll be Lambo.
Lambo. Man, I used to say Lambo, but I am turning more into a Porsche guy.
Really interesting.
I used to say Lambo all the time, but there's something about the Porsche, man.
Just give me I can't even say it. I speak Spanish. A murciélago. Just give me a murciélago, and I'll go ahead and just call myself Batman from now on.
There you go.
Yeah, that's funny because Lus picking that last frag. Eternity 9 rounds right now. Rain looking a little lackluster as they're trying to close it out, but it's not making it too easy.
It's match point, and then what? Bullets don't do any damage for Rain? Come on, guys. What's going
Yeah,
on here?
shooting marshmallows, I guess.
Yeah, seriously. Did this happen I want to say this happened the last time I watched Rain play. I don't really believe it was the Asian squad. I think it was the North American squad.
Maybe.
It's
It
like
wouldn't
they hit
surprise
match
me.
point, and then they lost like 3 or 4 rounds in a row. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
it wouldn't surprise me because when you see teams get demoralized, especially newer teams, it reflects on the scoreboard. Like you'll be like, oh, we're on a roll. Oh no, we lost this round. Oh no, we lost this round. Oh, you didn't clutch this. It's like you gotta get back up.
Yeah, it can be a snowball effect. Yeah.
Yeah, you get it back up there, right? And a lot of the rosters that we've seen, especially early on in tournaments, have been fairly new. So it's like you don't have that level of mental yet,
Mm-hmm. Well, Rain does have the man advantage here with 5 players up compared to the 4 of Eternity. Thought there was a man to be dropped. There is indeed. And look at Eternity here, just cleaning up Master Saduk with a nice 2K. More in between there. And his 1 player alive here on Rain. What is going on here? It's looking like deja vu once again. This looks like a round that is going to go to Eternity.
Yeah, it looks like it.
24 seconds left here on the clock. Bomb is down here. Blue apartment. Really need to play for kills here. 59 HP, not horrible. Not great, but not horrible. You got to get this kill on Mar, but you got to be feeling very comfortable with the CTs right now. You know the bomb hasn't picked up.
He has no idea. Oh, now he does.
Yeah, Mar's going to hit his bomb be planted. There's just no time.
No time.
Did they tease him? Were they just letting him?
I don't know. I think they were just trying to line up that kill and make sure that they weren't about to get 2-piece, I don't know though. I don't know. It looked as if they were just taking their time.
Yeah, it looked like they were gonna let him just get to plant the bomb, and then we're just gonna unload on you.
(22, 18, 28, and 14). So Eternity not having the best in terms of the frags, but the player did hit that 20 bomb, and Rain has another player that's about to hit a 30 bomb. for the KD side of things.
Insane.
Yeah. Bop. That wall bang though. Oh no. Soren says, hey, what are you doing there? What you doing, Rain putting down the bomb. 2 players left alive for them. Eternity having the player advantage. And never mind as trade comes in, but this is still Surge's match to. All right, I was gonna say push a boulder up the hill. It's gonna be Diffuse. Diffuse coming through. Diffusal is indeed coming through. Euratio picked up by Mr. Master over here. Well played. 11-12. Rain backs against the wall. Backs against the wall. Eternity looking like they might be coming back over here. 11 rounds to their name.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, that would be insane.
I mean, if you're Rain right now, you need to win this round. So you get, I mean, because if you don't win this round, based on the amount of kills the players have, that would get to decide. Because the round count will be the same if it goes to 11-12 and Rain wins. You
Correct.
need to win this round at 12 and 11 to go ahead and have guaranteed server choice. No problem without any crazy mass having to come in. Multiple kills going down. It looks like Rain is going to lose his Surge the last player after live. Doubles up, no problem. Unbelievable.
Bop.
They just walked right, like did the exact same thing they've been doing so much. It's like they're just walking right behind each other so close. They gotta fix that. That was Eternity's round right there. Literally Eternity's round, but they just gave it back to the scales or even the
Tails
scales.
yeah, they've
I
eaten
don't know.
up.
I was trying to add an analogy there. I just totally failed. But I mean, they just gave it back here to Rain. At least even though the body count board by doing that, you gotta add some separations. Like you can't be all close together in a small room. As a frag grenade can soften you up, you can't be falling so close behind your teammates.
No, exactly. And if you are, like we were saying earlier, you can't peek the same way, peek the exact same spot. Otherwise, it could cost you, and it often does.
Yeah, right there again. Easy 2-piece for Surge, no problem. If you had just delayed it a little bit,
Yeah.
we could be into round number 25. Here we are, though. 18 seconds left. Bomb about to be planted. Surge, of course, unaware of the position of the CT player.
Will go down.
That
No
is
problem.
Stratus.
And now he knows. 11 bullets, opts to reload. Fair decision, I would say. Although it only takes 1 for a headshot at that close range. And it doesn't matter. The reload didn't matter. Rain putting up a final board, or number on the board rather, for that 13-11 win over Eternity. That now evens it up.
It would have been Eternity's round.
Yeah.
Really, I think
Coulda
that
closed
should have
it
been
out.
Eternity's round.
Could have closed out the series there.
Yeah, exactly. You could have easily. I mean, obviously, we don't know what would have happened in round number 25, but dang, you should. They shouldn't have gotten that 2K. Surge shouldn't have gotten that 2K. Should have just delayed it a little bit. It is what it is. Well played there by Rain. Rain able to stay alive and move into map number 3, and it is Canals. Keeping it old school over here in Amsterdam.
I just love watching the snipes off the crossover here. I do believe we're getting into this one just a tad bit late. 1 round going to Rain rather side. But like I was saying, I really do like just watching the cross map Euratio play, or even just the gunplay. It's so cool. It's so satisfying, especially when you're like someone's on the bridge and you just go pop, one tap. Ah, it's so satisfying.
It is incredibly satisfying. And this is one of those maps you're probably going to see a little more ratio play on, and I'm okay with that.
Yup.
Still, we don't need any no-scope heroes or anything on the bomb sites, but it's a lot easier to...
What?
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
Stratus picking up a 3-piece right there, a triple. Holy moly, folks. That was some nutty gameplay right there.
Roger, you see Discord?
I Seems good on my end.
Now, okay, never mind.
Dosey do wait, did you just see some of them dosey doing on the site? Oh, maybe that was
I missed it.
I think that was just their team. I thought it was the enemy as well trying to knife each other. Like, so confused there. Bombs down on A. Bop 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 bop. This is now a 1 versus 1. Never mind. Lust picks up a nice 2-piece to secure that 3rd round. Eternity starting off a little slow here as Rain is just crunching them numbers over there, getting that eco, rather that 3rd round eco in check, and going into the 4th. Very, very nice for their economy. Eternity having, well, probably a full buy unless they fumble the bag somehow the 2nd round. Trades going down. 3v4 in favor of Eternity. As I say that, Soren gets bopped to the head. Then Akira finishes Lusts off with the Deagle. 1 round now goes in favor of Eternity. Rain have their 3 rounds for themselves. Next round coming up over here. Are we going to see any Euratio gameplay? I would like to see some. If not, that's okay. I'll settle for some crossover here without any shots fired. You got an ace. Ooh, sorry.
It seems like, after having casted the semifinals for the NASA region, and now, for the Asia and EU region, seems like the M4 is a little more popular over here in the EU Asia area than it is on the NASA side.
Yeah.
Seeing more M4s.
Yeah.
Seems like there were more HKs pulled out in the NA region.
True.
So the M4 is that odd weapon, not the AUG or AK-47. It's that odd weapon out that's pulled out instead of the HK.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Surge is 7-3, Lust 6-2. Look at those top frags right now. Master having a little bit of a tough time. Still in the agency, has not been able to graduate. 0 and 4 is his agent code. Like I was saying yesterday, I started watching the new James Bond. I haven't finished it yet. I want to finish it though. It's all right. Like it's interesting. I think it's interesting. I haven't seen a Bond in a couple years now, so it's interesting. But it's also very interesting. It's these 4 frags that are instantly coming down on the head tops of Soren and crew as Lust tries to get 1, does indeed succeed, but ultimately does get taken down as Curito peeks that corner ever so slightly better than Lust. 3 rounds apiece.
Well, deja vu here.
Looking like. Gunfight's going down over here. Oh, he missed both. He missed both. That's one of those things where you just you get overexcited. It's like one of those you're trying to get a frag, and it's harder to get a frag on someone who's not moving or who is moving but not looking at you or shooting back than it is to shoot at somebody who's actively try to get a frag on you. It's like, it's really odd. It's harder to hit people who are not even like looking at you than it is that are shooting back. It's really odd. I don't know if it's just me, but right there we kind of saw a prime example of some whiffs. Spray transfer's not exactly going right. Oh, got some Euratio action.
Just has brought it out. So is Soren over here. Got a Euratio on each side now. Master Sadu taking his time. moving on here. Going trying to be a no scope hero here.
Pop, pop.
Oh, nice, nice shot.
I just
Yeah,
love that
this is one of
smiley
those
face.
moments. Yeah, this is one of those moments where I'm like, would an HK have been better? Doing a lot of moving here, checking corners. Oh,
68. Aw, not 69 giggity. Oh, movement. Just get out movement. Oh my
that's my point right there.
goodness.
Would the HK have been better? I would say so, yes.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree that that did not look pretty. I bet it didn't feel pretty either.
No, yeah, no, 100%. You know, like we saw yesterday with Axe. When he pulled the erase out, he was holding on angles. Sorry, I had something a little other in my throat, but he was holding on angles. He wasn't moving around as much. If you're going to be moving around as much, maybe the ratio isn't the best buy.
I mean, I'm glad to see ratio gameplay, but you know, if you're trying to pull it out, make it entertaining for us. It's just wishful thinking, but of course, the competitive play is the utmost. Oh my goodness! I didn't even know you could get up there. But like I was saying,
Learn something new every day.
yeah, like I was saying, the competitive integrity is of the utmost importance. So I mean, entertaining us is kind of taking a back seat. So Kira says, "Hey, let me just give me something to oogle and ogle about." Oh my goodness, the timing! He saw his little noggin and said "bop," and then got immediately traded out. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, Jake, but that was, yeah. Fearless. That P250 headshot, bro. I can't say anything else other than LOL at P250 headshot. Yeah, it was not pretty. It was not pretty seeing that entire everything play out. Akira coming to the left of, I think it was Master, and no awareness, and then bop. Oh, the quick scopes. Your ratio's looking mighty fine over here, folks, on both sides of the map. Another one falls. Another one bites the dust as Exist says, "Hey, Stratus, you see that crown over there? Just lay down for the rest of the round." Exist put it, I think that's like a 3 or 4K for Exist as he gets somebody else with that frag. Just pulls the pin, says, "Hey, I need you to hold this for me," and just chucks it over there, and they're like, "Hey, sure." Psych. 3 players left. CT, 1 for Rain T, and there you go, Mr. Master getting put down. 6 rounds in favor of Eternity, 4 going for the side of Rain. I don't know if he was doing that there, but I think he might have been trying to like center his crosshair or center his screen to everybody's head. It's like one of those things where you just do pre-rounds, like, you know, a little bit of aim warm up or training, I guess, in game. I don't know. Am I the only one that does that? I don't know. Am I weird?
Maybe you do it more than everybody else, but
Maybe I do.
Akira, nice 2-piece with the AUG.
Coalition wins.
Bop. That was
Rain.
a very uneventful round, apart from a whole bunch of kills.
Yeah, really so. Yeah, you know, Rain looking like they might be going to flip up by 4 here. You will be giving the CT side over to Eternity, though. But
Yeah.
going up by 4, not too bad if you are on the CT side.
Frag's going a little bit more towards Eternity. We have a couple that are fairly close, but then there are a couple that are, you know, 3, 4, 5 kills difference. So Eternity looking mighty fine in the score count as well as the KD side of things, but We'll have to wait and see. As Mady gets the
Oh
3-piece with the
my
spring transfer headshot.
Gosh.
Oh, and that's where you
Just doesn't have enough time to reload.
no, and what do we learn when we play FPS games, especially on mobile? What did we learn? What's the number one rule when you run out of ammo? Switching to your pistol is always faster. Homie G forgot or didn't get the memo. Damn, that was a nice 3K though, Loki. Loki. Speaking of Loki, I'm assuming you've seen Loki.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Fair. Good man.
Yes, I actually have seen all. I'm up to date on all the Marvel shows at this point.
Yeah, the WandaVision's the only one I haven't
seen. What If?
I haven't seen that one actually either. So
I heard
too.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good, and I'm looking forward to watching it. I just busy.
Time.
Busy.
Time.
Yeah, it comes. I prefer to binge a show anyways.
Yeah, you don't want to like trickle it.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna spend. Let me spend 3 or 4 hours watching the show, or sometimes longer. Get it done with, whether it's a season or the entire show, whatever the case may be. Let me get it done, and not have this drawn out, because you just forget little subtleties going from week to week to week.
Yeah, and
So-
it can take the whole experience away or partially away, right?
Yep.
So if you can binge it, right? Obviously,
That's what I'm saying.
sometimes you can't, but yeah. Ooh, the headshot. After this flip.
Right.
Oh, they see one.
Oh, Soren was finally able to drop that surge. I feel like the headshot was just a little redundant there. You tagged it so many times during the chest, no reason to go for it. I guess it is what it is. Ooh. That bomb, I was gonna say, that bomb is gonna be planted here. There's way too quiet here. Way too little noise on the side of the T's. Axis with a nice 2-piece there with the deagle. And this looks like it's gonna be around going over towards Rain, and they were able to get the bomb planted. There'll be some nice cash being invested into their accounts. And again, statistically speaking, after you win this pistol round here, you're gonna win the next 2, which means you're gonna be up 11-4. Not a bad sitch to be in.
No, definitely not. That's a cool knife. It's a little bit on the mesmerizing side of things. Look at that. Whoa.
Feels going to be hypnotized.
Yeah. Speaking of, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna bring that associate of mine out tonight. I was gonna bring somebody. Oh, I could bring Megatron out. I'll bring Megatron out real quick after this round, though. Okay. All right. Exist. Homie, you want to chill? You want to chill? I think that was like a 3 or 4K for Exist, and then Akira stealing that. I believe could have been Ace. I'm not sure. Either way, though, I'm bringing OG back. If y'all have been around, don't get too scared. I just want to say hi. All right. Well, my alter ego wants to say hi. His name is Megatron. All right, Megatron. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I see Lust over here saying, "Hey, homie G, we're gonna get this trade real quick. Frag's going down, Flash is going down as well. Minute 24 left in this round. 4-10 score count. Rain looking mighty fine, and I don't know what Soren's doing there. Just standing out in the open with a U ratio and not even ADS and not even looking down. It's like, oh, bop. Look at that. Trying to get over these. I believe that's some dumpsters there, some garbage stuff there, and hopping on top. And well, if you're soaring through the air, your shots will probably not connect as the game intended. So 1v1, bombs down. Stratus trying to grab this defuse halfway there. The peak come through. If he didn't get off it, he might have been able to get it if he didn't get off it, and
He would have been able to get it. He had plenty of time.
Well,
Weird.
yeah, I guess
You're
he just thought.
that close to finishing it.
Yeah,
I don't like you were 2 HP either. I don't know. Yeah, weird decision not to just stick it, but
I don't know.
is what it is. 11-4 here. Rain Now, again, statistically speaking, this is the 4th round after the pistol round, so should go to eternity. But the momentum might just be so far in Rain's favor here, it won't matter. We'll see.
Yeah.
It is definitely looking like it's just not going to matter. Seems like Eternity is just getting a little sick of this back and forth. This is the biggest lead either of these teams have had throughout the series tonight. Bomb has been planted. 3 men alive
Ooh.
here on the side of the T's.
A snipe.
1 up. Axis with a nice shot.
Breach wins.
Match point here for Rain.
Match point, folks. Match freaking point. I'd like to see maybe a couple rounds at the very least with the ratio. I'm just a sniper nerd, dude. I just want to see some headshots with it, or like some cross map stuff. Oh, Exist. He's about to hit that 20. 2 players about to hit that 20 bomb on the side of Rain. Look at that. 18 and 19. Other side's got like 13 and 12 or something like that. Holy.
You know, it is match point. Every time Rain hits match point,
Something
Eternity
happens.
gets turned on.
Something
They're ready
happens.
to go.
Yeah. Is that gonna happen now?
Lust put it from behind, doubled up with the HK-47 hand. Surge, popping the reload, but it's too little, too late for him. Bomb is all the way down over there. Minute 13, that's a long time to save,
That's
too.
an eternity.
No, seriously, it really is. Oh my
Oh, he
gosh,
got
I don't know where
shanked.
Master Sadhu came from.
He got shanked, bro. That's kind of
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Is
16,
Eternity gonna close this gap down to,
so.
you know,
Maybe,
12
but
to 12 again?
look at this: 6 and 15, 6 and 16. Martin Soren. Other side of things: 14 and 11, 6 and 9. So that's that's triple neg, almost more than triple
that's
neg.
not good.
Almost triple neg. Yeah, like what?
Was it map number 2? Soren was at the top of the leaderboard for most of the game.
I
if not the
believe so.
entire game.
At least for most of it, yeah.
Yeah. And map number 2 was, of course, a server favoring Rain. So
Yeah. Indeed, immune at 15 and 11, and that's the second to the bottom for the side of Rain, 15 and 11. Whereas you got two guys going 16 or was it 6 and 16 and 6 and 15? Like, you can't do that. You can't have that happen, and
seriously.
it might just be the detriment that puts the nail in the coffin for this round right now. Rain, 3 players alive. Eternity, 1 player left alive, and that looks as if that'll be it. That's exactly Rain moving on. Congratulations, you will be moving on to the finals. Rain takes that matchup 13. I think that was the 5, if I'm not mistaken. There, I just saw it, but
13 to 5. Yep.
13 to 5.
13 to 5. Well played there by Rain.
GG's, folks. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much. I know it was a little bit of an odd time, but due to time zones and just teams having different time zones that, everybody over here at Mobile Esports had to be this way, but really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned to our socials and to know when we go live and post new tournaments. Stay tuned, folks. Finals coming up for NA and as well as NA, SA, and EU Asia. Thank you, folks. Jake, you got anything else you want to add in?
Again, congratulations to Rain taking that W. We'll see you in the finals. Well played. GG's to everybody. And folks, we will see you next week. Peace.
Peace.